Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about God is raising up God ordained spouses to take down these witches and warlocks. I need you to understand that you are standing for more than marriage. You are standing, okay, God, the reason why God is requiring for you to learn how to fight spiritually is because he want to use you to take down the witches and warlock in your family. God want to use you to take down the witches and warlock who attack your God ordained marriage promise. God also want to use you because you might be standing for a prodigal spouse who may be a witch or a warlock. And so again, God is going to use you to give your prodigal spouse revelation that God is real. And you are a child of God, and God is going to work through you to expose that enemy in your spouse and take it down. Okay, I need y'all to understand this stance it is more than marriage. You're not just standing for a God ordained marriage. Some of you are called. Some of you are chosen. Okay. Some of you God is raising up, and you know this. Some of you know this, okay? Because I be talking to y'all in my session. But some of you, you know your mark. You already know it's a calling on your life. That's why, it explains why you coming up under the attacks you're coming up under, right? But I need you to understand. This is why God requires for us to learn our power in prayer. This is why he's requiring for you to learn your identity. Okay, because when that witch or that warlock try to comfort you, you don't bow. You don't allow the enemy to intimidate you. You run to the enemy. Okay, so I need y'all to understand. This is why it seems like God is requiring so much. This is why God has high standards for his marriages. It's more than marriage. It's more than marriage. He's raising us up to take down the kingdom of darkness. Okay, he's raising us up for such a time as this. This is your time. This is why you were called. This is why God created you. Okay. I need y'all to really understand this and step into this. Okay. But I'm making this video because I want to bring awareness to you. I'm not trying to scare you. Okay. If you easily scared, then, it might not be your time yet. But God is raising up God ordained spouses to take down the kingdom of darkness. I've been saying this since day one. I just never made a video on it. But he's raising us up for such a time as this. Now is our time to take down these witches and warlocks. Now is the time to bring exposure into what is going on inside of that church. Okay? When you see witchcraft going on inside of a church, you are to expose it. You are to call it out. Okay, this is why God is teaching you these things. This is why God is bringing awareness to you. This is why He's, revealing this is witchcraft. This is, how you identify a witch. This is how you identify a warlock. This is why, because He's taking His world back. He's getting His house in order, and He's raising us up so that he can operate through us to take down these witches and warlocks because they have no respect for people's lives. They out here attacking people at these altars spiritually, okay? Causing these people, okay, to live defeated lives. They breaking up marriage. They sending these seducing Jezebel spirits to break up these people marriages, okay? And God, he been watching all of this. He see what's going on. And now he said, I'm raising you up, my God ordained spouse, to take down this kingdom of darkness. Okay. So you would know if this video applies to you. You would know if you are called, if you are marked. You would know. This is why, this is really why it seems like God has you waiting a long time. The wait has to do with your preparation. The weight has to do with how quickly you learn your power in prayer. The weight has to do with how quickly you learn your identity in Christ. You learn your authority. When you learn these things, and learn the power of fasting, right? Because God can't release you if you don't know how to fight. Spiritually, that is. He can't release you. He can't release you into your marriage if you still, can't stay on your prayer post. So understand, it's more than marriage, what you're standing for. Okay, God is going to use you to expose the witches and warlocks that's operating in your family, disguised as auntie, uncle, mother, father, sister, brother. God is going to use you to bring exposure to what is going on inside of that church. He's going to use you to give your spouse the revelation that God is real and he is more powerful than your little witchcraft attacks or powers. Okay. So this is the time for us to really press in. This is the time for you to learn your identity, learn your authority. It's time for you to learn your power in prayer. It's time for you to learn, like, press in to fast. If we fasting next week, next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I need y'all to, sign up when I release it. But it's time. God is calling you for such a time as this. Are you going to answer the call?